Let's work on this complex number exam questions and see how easy it is to work on this one. Now you have a complex numbers which is written in the form of a plus bi, and given z star equal to 18, write the equation in terms of a and b. So what it means is z complement is equal to 18. So I can write it as a plus bi times a minus bi is equal to 18. Now you expand this using normal algebraic functions. So as I said, the algebra is very important in leaving cert. B square I square is equal to 18, and then this will get cancelled. So a square I square is equal to minus 1. So this will be a square plus b square is equal to 18. Pretty easy, right? Now moving on to the next one, if argument z is equal to pi over 4, write the values of a and b, and hence write z in the form of a plus bi. Okay. So argument is equal to pi over 4, which is nothing but 45 degrees. So this is in the first quadrant, and the real and imaginary components of the set are equal. Okay. So that is one concept which you will have to remember. So this is the real part, this is the imaginary part, and this is 45 degree as such. So here when it comes here, this part and this will be equal. Okay. So what you can write here is z can be written as a plus ai, because the real and the imaginary part are equal. That is a is equal to b. And in that case, what you can write is a square plus b square is equal to 18. You can write it as a square plus a square is equal to 18, or 2a square is equal to 18. Now everything follows is algebra. So a square is equal to 9 and a is equal to 3. So z is equal to 3 plus 3i. Okay. Write the complex number in the polar form. Okay. Now how will you write it in the polar form? So first okay, so polar form is like cos theta and sin theta. You should be knowing that. Now this polar number, so what you should do is you should try to plot that number just for our reference. So here, since it is minus 4 and plus 4, so it will be somewhere in the second quadrant. So it will be somewhere here. And what you can understand is this is the angle here. Okay, and this is the another angle. Fine. So this is a point set. Okay, because this will be minus 4 and this will be plus 4. Sorry, 4 root 3. Okay. Now to write it in the polar form, you have to find r. R is equal to root of minus 4 square plus 4 root 3 square. That's equal to root of 64, which is equal to 8. So you got the r as 8. And then the second one you have to do is like tan a. Tan a is equal to 4 root 3 by 4. And hence a is equal to 60 degree. So the theta will be equal to 180 minus 60 degree, which will be 120. So the polar form will be 8 r cos theta, r sin theta. So it is like r cos 120 degree plus I sine 120 degree. Okay. Now the next question is find 3 complex numbers for which set cube equal to minus 4 plus 4 root 3i. Express each root in the polar form. Okay. Now what is the idea behind this? So here what you have is set cube equal to minus 4 plus 4 3i. But we know that it is in the polar form. You can write this as set cube equal to cos 120 plus I sine 120. We already found that in the previous one. Okay. Now what you need to do is like you just need to write it in the general form. So it is like 8 cos 120 plus 360n plus I sine 120 plus 360n. Okay. Then what you will do, you will find z. How will you find z? So this is a cos 120 plus 360n plus I sine 120 plus 360n, this bracket close, to the power of 1 over 3. Okay. So the first one is you need to include this 360n. Second one is you need to include 1 over 3 because there's a 3 here. Okay. Then what you will do? You will simplify it. So that is nothing but a to the power of 1 over 3 and a to the power of 1 over 3 times cos 1 over 3 120 plus 360n plus I sin 1 over 3 120 plus 360n. Okay, then what you will get is 2 cos 40 plus 120n plus I sin 40 plus 120n. So you simplified this. Now it's just the matter of putting the value. So n is equal to 0 because there are three roots. N is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2. So when you put n is equal to 0, you will get z equal to 2 cos 40 plus I sin 40. For n is equal to 1, use like 2 cos 160 plus I sin 160. N is equal to 2. 2 cos 280 plus I sin 280. And that gives the answer. Okay, so remember, whenever you get a question like this for set, like to find the three complex numbers for this one, so just follow this methods, only the number will be different. So as I said, first you add 360n, then you put 1 over 3 and then simplify that and then put n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2. So do a couple of questions, you will be able to do it during the exams. So please try out this question, take a sample question from the textbook and try this question and you will be able to do it.